Hi, it's Marieta. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I want to talk about your question, and I actually want to answer your question, and that is about E2 visa. So let's do this. Lynn is asking, I have a quick question. You spoke briefly about using existing coaching consulting online business to get the visa, but what would I need to invest the $50,000 in this case? Staff, office, what would I need to invest into? And this is a wonderful question. Thank you so much for asking, because if you are planning to launch online business, online coaching business, obviously the costs, the startup costs are going to be low. However, you have to keep in mind that if you want to obtain E2 visa, you have to be investor in this country. You have to invest substantial amount of money, and that really depends on the particular business model. Obviously, if it comes to coaching business, consulting business, the startup costs are pretty low, but still you need to show that you have invested substantial amount for that particular business to make it operational. So in your case, if you plan to do coaching business, online business, you have to show the need to be in the US. And what do I mean by that? If you just want to run online business and if you just want to invest very low amount, there's no point for you to actually apply for E2, and you would not even qualify because there is no need for you to even be in the US, right? So it has to be connected with the US market. Let's say you want to serve people that are in the US, right? And you want to serve them not just online, but in person. So your marketing strategy can be online, or some of the work done can be online, right? But other service that you will provide, the coaching service, consulting service, should be in person. And that is the reason why you need to be here, right? So for example, you can create training programs, workshops, seminars, conferences that are going to be in person. And for that, you need to be in the US, because you are planning to acquire clients that are in the US market, right? So let me ask you, what do you need to do with your business to make this happen? Obviously, you need a website, you need a funnel, you need the marketing, you need the budget, you probably need assistant, and you definitely need office space. If you plan to run this business from your home, that is not gonna be considered credible E2 business. So I do recommend to hire assistant. I do recommend to actually get an office space. I do recommend to build all these funnels, your website, your training, your programs, have everything in place, and then apply for E2, okay? Because just because you're going to incorporate LLC or C Corp, in your case it's going to be LLC in the United States, and just because you're going to wire the money, it doesn't actually entitle you to apply for E2, because everybody can do that. Everybody can just open a company and then wire the funds and then apply. You're not going to be eligible and you're not going to be approved, because one of the requirements is that you have to take a risk of investment, meaning you take the money, it's your money, and you're putting this money at risk by actually making all these investments. Number two, you're going to manage the business yourself. Number three, the business is not going to be marginal. That means you will be able to generate more than minimum living expenses for yourself and your family if you're bringing your family with you, okay? So I hope this is clear, and this also applies to other people who are starting online businesses. You have to show the need to be in the US, right? Connection to the US market. Because if you are just online, you don't really need to be in the US, and you don't really need to, get E2 visa. What's the point? You just want to live here? Well, you have to make the connection between the US market, literally those clients that you're going to be serving, okay? So if the connection is just that you have an office space, that's great, but you still should be able to generate money so you can sustain your own living and support your family, and also hire some people in the future. That should be part of your business plan, okay? So I hope this helps. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. And also, I want to invite you to my webinar, upcoming webinar, where I will talk about how to get E2 and how you start a business in the US, and you can register below. There's going to be a link, and you can definitely register. And I'll see you on my webinar. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.